Hello everyone, welcome back to the 13th video of Grind75 in my Grind75 series. So today's question will be implementing queue using stack. We all know that queue follows a P4 technique, that is first in, first out, whereas stack follows the opposite of it, that is last in, first out. So we must write an algorithm or an implementation that makes sure that the stack act as a queue, and we can also implement it using two stacks as per the given policy, and we must return all the four functionalities, that is push, pop, peek, and we must return if it's empty or no. So how are we going to do this? So for that, first let's understand how this works. So when I want to push the element 6 into my queue, we'll be pushing it in the last, and when I want to pop, it should pop here. It should pop the first element, that is one. But in the stack, when I push 6 inside, it will be the top element. And the popping element will also be 6 and it will not be 1. So do, how do we make sure that the stack pushes 6, sorry, 1? So what we do is we send all the elements in stack 1 to stack 2. So we'll be pushing all the elements of this into this. So that will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. So the element that will be popping is 1. So even though we'll push 6 as the element, we'll do a function that will that will transfer the elements from stack 1 to stack 2, and then the first element of stack 1 will be popped. So even pushing also follows the same algorithm. This is how we'll be implementing a queue using stacks. So let's start with defining two stacks. Stack of integer will be S1 and stack of integer that will be S2. So first we must make sure that again if any element is being added, we'll make this stack empty and we'll be pushing all the elements of this into this. So this will become again 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and again when we push back the seventh element, again we push it. So that is how the reversing works. Whereas now if we push 7, 7 will be coming over here and the element to be popped will be 7. To remove that error, we will be using this technique. Yeah. So first, let's empty the stack. Let's empty the stack too. While S2 is not empty. So while stack 2 is not empty, what we'll be doing is int element will be stack 1 stop. Sorry, stack 2 stop. And then the stack 2 stop, that is the element will be pushed into stack 1. Just one dot push. Now we'll be pushing the element. And then we'll be popping stack 2. Now we'll be pushing our element inside. We'll be pushing our uh, element inside the stack 1. Now we should reverse the stack. That is S1 will be reversed in this. Um, So this will be our push operation. So pop will be nothing but now that we have transferred all the elements in stack 2, so the top of the element will be the element which will be pop. So int pop element will be S2 dot top, and then we'll pop out the first element of S2, and then we'll return pop. Now peak will be same, return S2 dot top, Empty, we should make sure we should tell if the queue is empty or no. We should just uh, return s2 dot empty. So this should run. Yes. So this is the most optimal solution, and this beats 100%. Thank you, guys.